Okay, anyways, I guess we can like continue. So, like, I'm guessing nothing else will happen during the late night because I'm guessing it's like 2, 3, even maybe 4 a.m. So you're pretty much tired. So yeah, you go to sleep before that you healed yourself. And yeah, let's just say there's morning like 9 to 10 a.m. For now, let's do like uh, Lysander, you of course wake up all
Yeah.
refreshed.
Yeah, groovy.
Yeah, you meet up with Ramus and Astrid, who you of course see that they bought some ingredients, components for a spell.
Uh-huh. Right.
Uh,
I tell you what, because he's very, very good at this sort of thing. Yeah.
okay.
Can
Yeah,
I
without rolls, you realize that
Can I have a
it's.
guess what it is? With I'll do a spellcraft check.
Ah, okay, if you want. So yeah, cool.
Because I mean, I suppose I could ask, and I might do it if I don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is.
I mean,
He may,
you can simply ask like.
he may have been dead not so long ago, but it hasn't stopped him being so arrogant.
Okay. Yeah, these are components for a Hallow spell.
And a reincarnate spell.
And
Nice.
And I owe these people 2,000 gold.
When I look at them, I say, "Hello. What are you going to hallow?"
Yeah, one of your friends said that the caves, which were the home for the Frost Giant tribe, they need to be cleansed because there was so much like atrocious massacre and bloodshed that this place will become. It's like a unhallowed ground that might become a hound, and a place where the ghosts and the undead might appear.
Good point. Right. Well, I'm down with that. I'm definitely down.
Okay,
with it.
Mari, any specific oils or just simply oils?
Specific oils for a reincarnate.
Okay. And total worth will be 2,000 gold.
Yep.
That you now owe them.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, like Ramus looks at you like we are all ready to go. Do you know anything specific, or can we go?
Yeah. Am I with them?
Yeah, you are with them. You met with them, and they are just asking if you do need to do something, or can they just go and teleport
No.
you?
Go ahead. Your Philly boots.
Okay. So yeah, because they were at the tower, I'm gonna say yeah they have means to either guess or contact the other members to say that yeah they are back at the tower. So they teleport you back at the flying fortress, and yeah, without further ado, you meet up in the morning, and basically the first things like. As Ramus and Astrid appear, the first thing that Vanetta says to them, "Oh, finally you are back. Those fucking idiots woke up a dragon."
We didn't mean to.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's got an ironic balance to it because the last thing I remember was a dragon sending me to sleep.
Just because we used blood to open a door doesn't mean there's. Just because we used blood to open a door doesn't mean always there's something bad happening behind it.
Well, but of course, and Vanetta, of course, she's like still irritated, like, yeah, she's still fuming that. Well, you didn't need to go down there, you fucking idiots.
I do not do that matters though.
The dragon would have woken up either way.
Mm.
After we opened the door, that is.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't need to open it.
Yes.
There was a door there. It was begging to be opened.
Like
Also,
Vanessa like face palms and looks like Ramus. I don't fucking know what do you see. What do you see that in this fucking fool?
I'm guessing Ramus would just wink at that.
Yes, she would. Oh, you know, his usual charm, something like that.
Just a wink.
Yeah, wink,
Yeah.
only wink. Okay, apart from like still fuming that the dragon is awoken, like I'm guessing he will be in the area, so with good visibility during the day you will see that in at the center of the frozen plains there's like right now a gaping hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I teleported the castle to above the plains.
Okay.
That's how we got back.
I'm gonna put the token because that will be important. Okay, near the camp of the frozen tribe,
Yep.
or where the gaping. Okay, so there's something like here. The gaping hole is like maybe here, something like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
just close by.
Okay.
We're gonna need to pass those mountains anyways, so. I'm currently looking through my druid spell list because I'm trying to find something.
Okay. Okay. So aside from usual banter, do you wanna talk about anything specific? Like Lysander is back alive, so I'm wondering if Lysander wants to
Right.
give a
And
piece of his
Gengar is
mind.
going to run up and hug Lysander.
Hello. Hello. Good to see you. Nice.
Slowly
Got that
panicking.
close.
So, did we win?
That's debatable.
Not really.
Well, we're going to have to do something about that, aren't we?
You know that Nightshade we fought earlier?
Yes.
Apparently he has his own posse now.
Well, I am no friend of the undead. I don't think any of us are, so we shall stop put paid to his fun, shall we? We
Yeah.
better get it together. We better get it together. I've had enough of these bastards.
He also felt almost twice as powerful as last time, and he took the body of the giant white dragon with him, and some of the frost giants.
Yes, well, okay. Maybe we won't go immediately, but still, the point remains.
Also, do you tell him that he has soul of Western?
Oh right, Veston.
Yeah, because he
Yes.
showed you that he controls. Basically, he has his soul and torments him and whatnot.
Oh, right. Well, So time is of.
I mean, he like from the look of it, it's seen that he's already like his body of Western is already dead, and that only his soul is in control of the Nightshade.
Bastards. Right. Well, it's pretty high priority. Damn it.
Yeah, he was also mentioning that. Yeah,
do?
forests are his domain right now. Like this area, like he said that the forests in the north are like it's his kingdom, and if they dare to come at him and challenge, if you dare to challenge him, then he shall await and punish you, something like that. Because yeah, he was pretty arrogant. Okay,
Right.
so that's the thing.
Bastards. Bastards, bastards, bastards. I
Right.
absolutely swear to take my revenge on them.
Also, I have
This
little
time
problem.
he's gone too far.
Also, I have a little problem with hearing you, Adam.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes.
Sorry. Yeah, no, absolute bastards. I promise and swear on behalf of the Eternal Wanderers, and indeed Elvenkind, to take my full and exacting revenge on these bastards.
Yes. We need to write a letter to the Grand Elder and ask for reinforcements. Or what
Sorry.
say you, Oteros?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to take him down sooner or later.
Right then. Lysander, how quickly can you get to Dragon's Eye and back? Which of the dragon parts do we have the headquarters in?
Dragon Heights City.
Dragon Heights City.
Yeah. What is our plan? What do we want to do? Are we taking our ship and moving, or what? You guys are more aware of the situation than Genkiro. I trust has our best interests.
I'm
So,
going to have to be here for a few days, and I'd prefer not to be left alone.
right. In that case, then, yeah, no, fine. We'll rest up and do whatever's necessary. I'm all for the good of the team. No, all for the good of the team.
Sorry,
There's a
Right.
spell that makes like an oasis, and I forget what it's called.
Oasis.
sorry because Genkyu, I didn't hear your you were saying about reinforcements, but I didn't get the exact question. Didn't hear that.
We need to get more wanderers from Dragon Heights City to aid us in this.
Ramus gives well, you might not search that far away, and she pulls really old looking from one of her bags insignia of the guild.
Oh,
What's
fun.
this?
Well, there's the insignia of the Ethereal Wanderers Guild, but from the looks of it, it's really old insignia. Definitely older than she looks.
I have a wooden one.
Sorry, what?
I have a wooden one. Mine's not like any metal whatsoever, just wooden paint.
Yeah, they don't have metal insignias.
But mine's more because, hey, druid.
Yeah, sure.
This is a wanderer's seal. Where did you get this?
Well,
Probably the same place you got yours, Genkiro. I piped up.
Well, never did they ever mention that they were in the Wanderers Guild.
It didn't seem important at the time. I might have forgot to mention that. Oh. Are you there? So, okay, so after that, she also mentioned that, well, it didn't seem important at the time. And, well, the thing is that, you might not remember, but basically, the thing is that the guild itself is not really, it's called Adventurers Guild, but they are more of a collection of individuals individual adventure parties. The only common thing that they have is that either they are Gestalt characters and have a knowledge about true purpose of this world, or they only have true purpose of this world because they are not really Gestalt characters.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Shiremu said, well, we know we met Varian Kulud dude and we know him for quite some time.
Does explain a lot.
Well,
So what were you five, I think, doing up here anyways?
Okay, so as they explain, basically they inform you of a place called Sanctuary of Summer, which is here. And basically they explain that the city of Fool's Hope, they for the past few years the winters here were getting worse and worse to the point where they were thinking that the city might not survive the next one. And there were some legends and rumors that there is that first of all there's a place that grants blessing to the citizens of the north. Second, blessing of the nature, that the winter isn't as deadly as it might be. And yeah, so yeah, that, and basically they explained that there was something evil in there, and basically they exterminated it. If you ask about specific creatures, they said that there was something wrong with elder water elementals. There was some like different strange creatures occupying the forest, like chaos beasts, and the main like from their perspective, like boss of this adventure for theirs was named. It didn't have a name. It's like creature type, which is called Scylla.
And there's Scylla.
Fun.
Yeah, basically there was evil corrupting the sanctuary of summer and draining the power of the sanctuary. Yeah, they also add because that after they cleansed the area, they made very nice, also for the eye, because that was basically like almost like a lady of the lake, naked spirit of the woman, that granted them blessing of summer, which, assuming, I don't know if it will be important or not, but if you will ask, that will be in character information, that basically it does the same as the Jotun blood for you. It means that they are heated from the inside and they won't freeze to death to the far north.
Right.
Well, even if we don't need that because we have the Jotun's blood, I feel I should go speak with her. Anyways, just to be like, hey, I'm here up in your territory and all that stuff. Because Druid.
Okay.
But first, time to deal with this hollow stuff.
Also, if you have to drink the Jotun blood, I think my paladin would probably rather get the blessing of somebody.
Probably. Anyways,
Could you bless the blood?
Probably, but that was not what I was talking about.
Alright, so first, I'm going to cast Grove of Respite and just a room that's like, is it like the whole area that's going to be on hollow or a specific area?
The interior of the caves.
Alright, well, I'm just going to pretty much go to the center of it and take 10 minutes to cast Grove of Respite, which essentially just makes like trees and a small pool and it's warm and whatnot. Then I'm going to cast Plant Growth to enrich that, so it just basically can live up here. And that's going to be the shrine that I'm making pretty much for this hollow.
Okay.
The Grove of Respite lasts for 2 hours per level, but I'd say with the plant growth and hollow that it should probably last a while.
Yeah, it's just the ritual matters.
Yep. Anyways, hang on a minute.
Yeah, okay. Okay, as he does the hollow ritual, do you do anything specific? Or do you wanna do anything specific? Talk with somebody? Guys?
No,
We just chill.
watching.
It takes a day to cast, so I'm going to be here for a while.
Well, actually, because Lysander's sort of interested in fighting this fight and magic in general, he's going to, and the woodlands and stuff, he's just going to watch and, if possible, help and stuff, cutting down twigs or whatever it takes.
I actually only needed the leaf to do that first spell.
Oh, okay, fair enough, but still, it's probably pretty fascinating for a wizard. So
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing like Lysander will keep company of Mari and look how all this stuff is going on and happening. Otiros is also chilling, I guess.
That was the plan.
Get Kiro.
Fuck, I forgot her name again.
Ramus.
Ramus. I'm going to go up to Ramus and ask if she and I could talk in private.
In private.
She
Wink, wink.
She gives you a wink. Sure. Your room or mine? Yeah, because they already feel that they have like rooms for free at the tower.
Well, this is serious talk now, so let's go to your room.
Oh, serious talk. I like it. Okay, so yeah, you arrive at the room, and okay, what do you talk about?
Well, I do have a ring of +3 protection. So yeah, no, but no. You do know that I have come to care for you, right?
Well, you show that care greatly in bed. I must say that.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure if how I'm going to say this, but I'm just going to go right out and say it.
I'm listening.
I have made some powerful enemies in my lifetime.
Oh my god, this talk. And that's why Batman doesn't have a girlfriend.
Oh God, Genkiro! What have you done? Oh dear.
Speaking of which, I don't know if the others would know this about kitsunes, but Genkiro, you haven't seen me in a human form. Or an elven form or anything like that. Just see me walking around as a fox.
Yeah.
And
I
a mammoth.
just And
Oh yeah, but druid stuff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So basically an androform.
Yep. All the time.
Mhm.
If you care or not.
Yeah, he just doesn't question it that much.
Fair.
He knows how comfortable fur can be.
Okay, so, but let's continue. Like, she like, you don't hear it, but she stifles her laugh, and okay, continue.
Well, I don't. You. God, I'm so bad at this.
No
Well-
problem, take your time.
When I was young, these bandits attacked my city. They burned it to the ground. So
And now you
Yeah.
are their enemy.
they don't like leaving survivors, or that anybody knows of them. I'm not going to say their name because that would probably mean that they would come to you as well. But I'm going to say this. If you find an insignia with a 12-legged spider, be very, very careful.
She's like, she scratches her head. Ah, the Phantom True, folks.
Oh, God damn it!
You really should have just told an entire town. Then everybody knows of them.
I mean,
So, that maybe that's what we should do. Instead of keeping it a secret that they exist, is just go around and tell literally everyone we meet, "Hey, have you ever heard of the Phantom Troop?"
Yeah, I mean, if they start killing them all, they're gonna have all the kingdoms after them, and since we told everybody about them, they'll know who they are.
Exactly.
That's the thing about killing survivors. It doesn't really work.
she's like, Genkiro, like, usually, like, there's a tip for future women, if there will be. You don't ask lady for age, but look at me. How much years you would give me?
Oh, dear.
Come on, I don't
Is he
bite.
the shit? Oh dear. Genki is having some problem with the Skype, just so you know.
Ah.
If you look at the Skype, he's problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he says 20, then okay. If he says 200, then you really start wondering how we looked at her.
Yeah, but I think she's elf.
Alright,
if I
I'm
said
back.
That.
Okay.
So
What
do you
did you
like
last
this?
hear?
Elves.
What did you last hear?
Something about Zack saying that we should just tell everyone.
Oh
Yeah.
my, that was a while back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, like she said, like because you like freaked out, and she said that, and she mentioned that she knows them. So let's like honest question. Usually, like for the future reference, don't ever ask lady a question like this question, like how old is she? But like for the purpose of this talk, like look at me and how old do you think I am? She's an elf. You can see that.
She looks about 20ish, 30ish.
I think.
Well,
elves-
the
elves-
equivalent for an elf, you mean?
Yeah. Elf equivalent for that.
Come again?
Yeah. Okay. So if you say F equivalent for that, she says like she once again points at the very old-looking insignia of the guild, and she gives a small of. Well, thank you for your like compliment. Of course, I still feel like this age, but you can believe me and my friends, we've been here for some time. We had adventures, we met people, we met enemies, and yes, we heard of this troop. Nah, she's not a founder of the guild. The common knowledge of all the guild members is that there was a, right now I don't have the document open, but there was a first guild member called, give me a sec. Okay, maybe I will open it. Basically, the first guild master was called Niramor, and she was a female elf and creator of the guild several hundred years ago. And the common myth and rumors that she was probably one of the first people who learned about the true purpose of the world, you know, the purgatory and all that stuff. And aside from that, not much known is about her life. There are even some wild rumors that she might be still alive somewhere. God knows.
Right in front of us.
God knows never. Nah, she's not. She's not her.
I'm just kidding.
And I have my friends. We can take care of each other. What's your response to that?
Well, just be careful, alright?
Oh, it's I'm really, it's really sweet how you care about me and you thought that I might be in danger from this guys. So can you keep a secret?
Hang on. I'm going to check the door to see if anyone's listening in.
I'm
Every
thinking.
single one of us are at the door with our
No.
ears to it.
No. It's happening.
Every single one of us.
It's happening while you are doing the ritual.
Yeah, I'm just making a joke.
So everyone except Zach.
It's
No.
just like sitting there with their ears to the door listening to the conversation.
There is nobody there.
All right, nobody's here.
No, I'm at the grove with the kid.
Okay.
Adam's invisible.
Nah. Okay. You okay? So you remember from your long nights with her that yeah, her body looks very nice. Like she has one or two like scars, but only add to her beauty. And basically she like pulls out a dagger and she says, just don't freak out, sweetie, okay?
Right.
And before you can answer, she just like plunges her dagger inside of her heart.
I just stand there baffled. I just stand there with my jaw on the floor.
Okay. 2 minutes pass and you still hadn't shaken off the shock. And basically, you see that after 2 minutes, like the dagger not flows outside, just like gets like something like pulls out it and then like
Pops out.
hops out. And then as you look closer, you see that the injury closes. The Ramus opens her eyes, stands up. Well, that was for demonstration. And I'm guessing you still look like a shock on your face and maybe slightly pale. And she's like gives you a like she laughs a little bit and says, "Well, you really need to see your face."
You love, but how?
How? That's a very, very good question. You wanted a serious talk, so I guess this might be one of the serious parts. Like, come, sit. Like, she sits on the bed, she like pats the hand where